I need some peace and fucking quiet. I haven't had that. Peace and fucking quiet. That's the thing about living in other people's environments. I don't get peace and quiet. I know that if I turn off the TV here, the guy that I'm staying with is going to wake up because he needs to have that sound going in order to sleep. And then, well, I can hear the TV up here. I'm upstairs and I can hear the TV. It's cold up here. And I have to lay down on my belly. It's not exactly a working environment. It's fucking hell. Is he making it hell? No, he's not. He's not a bad person. And his alarm is going off now. Um, he's not going to wake up through the alarm. The alarm will keep on going off. The problem is, for a safe environment, I need some peace and fucking quiet. If people are screaming at each other, I don't have peace and quiet. If the TV is blaring, I don't have peace and quiet. That fucking alarm drives me crazy. I can't sleep. If I turn off the TV, he's going to wake up, he's going to plug his headphones in, and he's going to start screaming at the TV and playing comedy. Not really my kind of comedy, though, on his radio. So then it's the radio and him cursing at his TV. I play my video games quietly so that I'm not a disruption to people. I need some peace and fucking quiet. That's why I only get anything done when there's nobody there. The problem is Shannon Alvarado, she's always home. The problem here is that he's always home. The problem at Brett Roloff's is that somebody was always home. Lanny Engeline, somebody is always there. At Sally Treon's, constantly people there, and in all these places, people weren't quiet. It's a bunch of fucking yelling and a bunch of snapping at each other and a bunch of shitty fucking attitudes. And god damn, it's tough. I mean, I'm trying to get some work done. The problem is that the things that I had before Natalie was killed, a roof over my head where I had my own peace and fucking quiet. I had internet access. I didn't have the skills I got now, but those skills don't do any good if I don't have any peace and fucking quiet. That goddamn alarm is still going off. Fuck it. Oh, god damn it. We'll take this downstairs. Then you could listen. Mm.
I trust you'll excuse me. An important mission demands my immediate attention. Farewell. I wouldn't go that way if I were.
Now, is he a bad person? No. This is his environment. The problem is, no matter what, I need a peaceful and fucking quiet environment in order to function. Now, if you're watching a bunch of shit about killing on fucking TV, yeah, that's not peaceful at all. That's a bunch of fucking killing. Now, then there's places where they just have stupid demands. When I was at Shannon Alvarado's, she had stupid demands. And Shannon Alvarado, when she's drunk, she doesn't take no for an answer. She will keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Like that goddamn Michael Jackson game. I didn't want to play that game. I told her that my back is fucked up. She's like, well, play it, play it, play it for like 30 minutes. Please, Shannon, leave me the fuck alone. Can I get some work done, please? But no, she wouldn't leave it go. So I played that fucking Michael Jackson game. I mean, fuck, I'm overwhelmed and I need fucking help. I need peace and fucking quiet. I need a peaceful and quiet fucking environment. I am overwhelmed with the constant noise. I need to be able to sit down and work on this shit. Not have to listen to fucking. Oh my God. I am overwhelmed. I need peace and quiet. I have work that I need to get done. I need a safe environment to fucking work in. That's the thing, is that I can't turn off autism for you fuckers. I can't turn off Tourette syndrome. I have to hide it. But I can't fucking hide it. I have no positivity in my life. Your pretty fucking words don't do a goddamn thing for my situation. I need these people to do what it is that they said that they would do. And they didn't. Now, as far as a safe environment goes, yeah, I can't stay at Aunt B's house. Me and Aunt B, we get along, but Uncle D gives me a shit ton of fucking anxiety because no matter what, he's got a fucking bitch. No matter what. Fine, it's your fucking environment. Keep it. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there ever because of Uncle D. And I love Uncle D, I really do. But his tough love isn't tough love. It's constant fucking bitching and making people feel like shit. And there is no fucking reason for it. At Sally Trion's, there was a bunch of fucking screaming all the goddamn time. And it's a whole bunch of adults doing it. And I'm stuck in a subservient position where I am stuck in their living room, basically. Well, actually, literally in their living room, listening to this shit all the fucking time. I mean, I need to be able to sit down with all of this shit and take care of it. But the thing is that none of these people are understanding that I need some peace and fucking quiet. Not for 45 minutes. I have too much shit to do for 45 goddamn minutes. I am having a constant goddamn panic attack because there is no peace and quiet anywhere. None. With all of the shit that I've gone through, I need peace and fucking quiet. Everywhere that I fucking went, I need some peace and fucking quiet. Please. That's what my disability money was for. That's what my housing was for.
I literally cannot function. This is all I can do is talk to a goddamn computer screen. I need actual fucking help. Not 6 goddamn years from now. All of these people that I'm fucking pissed at, I'm pissed off for a reason. I needed help. Actual help, not people telling me what to do when I'm overwhelmed. I can barely fucking function. Instead of fucking taking advantage of me for that and treating me like shit because I'm overwhelmed, understand why the fuck I'm overwhelmed. People talking on the phone. They're talking on the phone with their landlord or their fucking banker, and they need some peace and quiet, and the kids are being a little bit too loud, and they scream at these kids. Shut the fuck up. But I can't do that. I can't do that because it's not my environment. They're not my fucking kids. Pardon me. Meanwhile, the kids aren't the fucking problem. Matter of fact, the kids are the best part of all of these places that I've been at, except for the dogs. Dogs are fucking wonderful. You can cuddle with a dog without being called a child molester. That's great. That's fucking terrific. Now, why is it that I'm not cuddling with the kids, but they're still the best part other than the dogs? It's because they're fucking happy. Those are joyful sounds that they're making. They're playing. And they're getting streamed at for it. Let them be kids. Hearing that positivity, that is way better than you streaming at them because they're interrupting your fucking show. After what I've been through, yeah, I needed some peace and fucking quiet. Quiet? Yeah, that's the volume. I take what I get in my environment and I give it to this fucking computer screen. Dexter all goddamn day. Dexter, Dexter, Dexter. I get it, that's what he's into, but that shit fucks my head up. I don't want to listen to that shit all fucking day. I needed actual help. Every time that I tried to go to the police, they wouldn't do their fucking jobs. No matter where I was at, the police would not take a fucking report from me. Now I have too much shit to do. There is too much shit to do. I'm in a constant state of panic because I am in a constant fucking rush. And then all of these places that I'm at, people are like, hey, Sean, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. All right, well, let me fucking do it. Shannon Alvarado, leave me the fuck alone if you want me to do your goddamn tile work. Yes, I can do your tile work, but you need to leave me the fuck alone. You need to stay sober so that you can leave me the fuck alone instead of getting all goddamn emotional on me every night. Knock your shit off, Shannon. All of these places are like, oh, I understand autism. I understand autism. Obviously, fucking not. No matter where I went, no matter where I went, I had to take abuse everywhere that I fucking went. It's Shannon Alvarado's. I had a fucking meltdown while I was there. It was fucked up. That entire meltdown was over Shannon. Every fucking goddamn night. every goddamn night, freaking out on somebody. Like, holy fuck. Shannon, I don't get any fucking sleep at your house. I didn't get hardly any sleep anywhere that I went. Right now, I don't get any fucking sleep. While he's sleeping, there's a bunch of music blaring, or there's the fucking TV with all these fucking death shows. Shannon Alvarado, same thing. And I let people know, hey, stop texting me. Actually have a conversation with me. Actually listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Here's the thing about Shannon Alvarado and Rick. She exhibited all of the same things that I have had to deal with every alcoholic in my life. They don't listen. You can't tell them that they're wrong, or they will fucking scream at you for hours. I don't need that shit. I needed a safe fucking environment. Before I can do any of this shit, I need a safe fucking environment. That means peace and fucking quiet. Now, it's nice when I can sit down if I need to take a break. If I'm actually able to do that without being judged. When I was up in Montana, I had video games on my computer. I couldn't play them because they're online games and their internet fucking sucked. I didn't get a video game that I could actually play on my computer until the last 2 days that I was there. And the only reason I had that is because Amanda let me use her mobile hotspot on her phone. And then she was bitching at me that it used up all of her data. I'm sorry. I am sorry about that, Amanda. I really am. It's a fucked up situation to be in. Now, instead of your mom snapping at me because I needed help, and your mom snapping at me every time I tried to tell her what's going on, until I didn't want to speak, and all I could do is fucking pace. And then I get bitched at for fucking pacing. And instead of bitching at me while I'm there about pacing, you wait until I'm on the fucking bus out of there, and you've already stolen my fucking evidence. Fuck you. The shit that you guys pulled when I left there. That was such fucked up shit. And the fact that you brought Miss Jerry in on it was even more fucked up. I need to be able to sit down with this stuff in some peace and fucking quiet. I don't want to be overwhelmed. I don't choose to be overwhelmed. It's an environmental fucking issue. And my disability money, that's so I can fucking take care of myself. Instead, it all got spent going to fucking police stations and fucking courthouses. Going to see public pretenders who didn't fucking show up, didn't fucking do their jobs, wouldn't look at evidence, wouldn't do shit. I am screaming at the top of my goddamn lungs for help every time I get on this fucking computer. Help! Help! Fucking help me! That whole fucking year before Natalie died, I was begging people for fucking help! Stop texting me! Stop taking things out of context and listen to what the fuck I'm saying! Stop throwing fucking tantrums at me and blocking me! Seriously! Because you take shit wrong in fucking texting? If you want to fucking throw me away, then just fucking throw me away! Now, the thing is, I needed an honest fucking day in court. They dropped the charges against me when I was assaulted by Waylon Lolatai. But that shit is still on my fucking record. Why? Do you know why officers treat me the fucking way they do? Because assaulting a police officer is on my fucking record. Every fucking cop in America and every fucking judge takes a look at my fucking paperwork and it says assaulting a police officer. I was the one fucking assaulted. When a police officer sees that, that's like going to someone like me and saying, hey, that dude's a pedophile. If you tell me a dude's a pedophile, I don't fucking like him. Right off the bat, you tell me he's a pedophile, I don't fucking like him. Natalie Bollinger tells me that her dad fucking touched her inappropriately. No, I don't fucking like him. You'd think that'd be something that Natalie would be honest about. And she never said that about me, now did she? Them fucking rumors got out of control, and it all started with a little white lie in Virginia. The word stalker. No matter where I go, I get that same fucking treatment. Yes, I'm gonna goddamn break the fucking law. You are fucking A right. When you're tortured in the fucking jails by the fucking guards looking for any fucking excuse to fuck with you, you goddamn right. In order to fucking function, I need some peace and goddamn quiet. That doesn't make that dude downstairs a bad dude. He's not. I need peace and fucking quiet in order to function. I need to be able to control the stimuli in my environment. This isn't my environment, it's someone else's. In order to be able to stop the fucking abuse, I need to be able to sit down, sort through this shit in some peace and fucking quiet, and fucking write this shit down. I need to be able to go through these paperwork and find the names. Let me read this one to you. Just a random one from Arapahoe County. Let's see. After putting me on suicide watch in retaliation for writing a grievance against Officer Macrae, I was picked on and bullied from 1B pod to booking, where I was put in a room with dried piss on the floor and a hole to pee in. I wanted to write a report, but was harassed by deputies all night. O'Neill antagonized me the most, but Sadler tried pretending I had peed under the door. I asked Officer Green if there was any pee. He confirmed that Sadler was lying. I am scared Macrae may have destroyed evidence, and Dexter is a crooked mental health worker. Kind of funny that that's on there. Dexter is a woman who works there. Wouldn't listen to a word I fucking said. None of them do. The mentally ill treatment makes me want to blow my goddamn head off. No matter what jurisdiction I was in, police outright refuse to do their fucking jobs. Oh, that's not my jurisdiction. That's not my jurisdiction. I am fucking scared of going and talking to the police because they do the same goddamn thing. Over and over and over and over again. The thing is, Natalie lying in Virginia resulted in a lot of people fucking harming me. Police in Boulder pulling all of the fucking bullshit that they've been pulling for years in front of me against a lot of fucking people. A lot of fucking people. You can't tell on a fucking officer, not unless someone goes in with you. I am respectful to fucking cops. If I am disrespectful to you, you fucking earned it. Natalie Bollinger shouldn't have fucking lied to her parents. She shouldn't have lied to her mom. But you know what? She probably told her mom that her mom was driving her to fucking suicide. No matter where I go, I get the mentally fucking ill treatment. I try asking nicely. I try showing evidence over and fucking over again. I need some peace and fucking quiet. Every goddamn environment that I go to is worse than the last because I still have a shit ton of evidence to go through, and then there's more shit on top of it. I need some peace and fucking quiet. I need my disability money back, and I need fucking housing. Because I don't have those things. I have to go through abuse everywhere I fucking go. Is that dude downstairs abusive to me? No, not even fucking close. Is Jamie? Yeah. If you don't do what she wants, she gets pretty fucking abusive. Then again, most of her requests are not unreasonable. Most. If I had a desk up here I could just sit at and work at, and a little heater I could plug in so that I'm not fucking freezing, I might be able to function with that noise going on downstairs because it's really not that loud up here. But downstairs it's loud as fuck. I need to be able to sit down and type all this shit out. I also need all of the messages between Mandy and myself, and I need all of the messages between Alyssa Rainwater and myself. I need her to write a fucking report about that shit. And I need access to that so I can take it to a fucking lawyer. I can't get a lawyer because of the term mentally ill. I can't go to the police by myself because of the assault against a police officer. I was the one fucking assaulted. I needed to make a police report about the threats and harassment and assaults that I was going through. You're not in the right jurisdiction. You're not in the right jurisdiction. And then I go to the right jurisdiction and I can't even do it there. I have to deal with a bunch of fucking lunatics and people who don't keep their word. You know, out of all of these places, you know who didn't offer to help me the way that I needed? I'll tell you. Right before I came here, I was in South Dakota. And although Miss Jamie said that she would write a report about the situation and never did, when I went to South Dakota, well, she told me she wasn't going to help me. But she agreed to take me up the mountain so I could die. And she didn't. She was supposed to do that the first weekend I was there. And she was supposed to tell the boy I was camping and traveling. If she'd have done that, I'd never seen the shit that Seth was continuing to do. If she'd kept her word on that, I never would have found out that she was two-timing with James. And that's not my business to begin with. It's something that definitely affected my fucking life, though. The thing is, none of that was my business until Jamie made it my business. And many other people were trying to make it my business too, telling me that Jamie was back with James. I'm like, no, she's going out with Mr. Harmon. It's fucking none of my business, though, is it? Of course, Jamie didn't tell me because she knew that I wouldn't be happy about it. If this guy really beat you the way that you said that he was, repeatedly, especially after all the bruising that I saw, like, yeah, I'm not going to be happy about that. And her son wasn't happy about that. And I have the recordings from him too. And no, those don't get to go up here in public for God and everybody to see. That's just not your business. The thing is, the first thing that I forget is names and numbers. And those are the most important things to remember. So I write them down and I save business cards. Business cards on top of business cards. See, I got this whole pile of business cards over here that I gathered. Whole fucking pile of them. Right? But then I also got these ones over here. I'm overwhelmed. Because of all the shit that I've gone through and the fact that I have to get this work done. I have to get it done. So I need some peace and quiet. With all of the Facebook bans because people wanted to complain about every goddamn thing that I wrote down. I couldn't communicate with the people that I needed to, and I got extremely frustrated. You think it's fucking scary when I'm having a meltdown? I'm having a meltdown because I'm fucking scared. I'm scared that I'm not going to get any of this shit done because I can't get any peace and fucking quiet. And you think that locking me up and drugging me and taking away the evidence so I can't work with it is help? No, it's not. That makes me want to eat a fucking bullet. You think texting back and forth for 5 hours? You think that's a conversation? No. That whole 5 hours, I'm going, holy fuck, they're taking a bunch of shit wrong. And holy fuck, they got a bunch of stupid goddamn assumptions. Yeah, I stream. I fucking do. It's because that's what's in my environment. Today, I was completely stressed the fuck out, just like yesterday and the day before, because of Dexter. My choice in television shows? Not Dexter. Not Game of Thrones. But I also have to understand that's what these people are interested in. It's their house. I'm one in the subservient position. I need a safe environment. And if I can't control the fucking noise level, it's not a safe environment. It's just not. When I had my apartment in Sydney, I had it for a month and a half. That's it. Because I couldn't afford to have that place and still go down to court in Colorado. So you know what? I spent my money going to court in Colorado. I spent all of my money going to court, only to get failure to appears because I was prevented from going to court. I had been to over 20 court dates. And I would love to be able to prove that to you guys. But it is damn near impossible to get these lawyers to send that shit to me. Exactly how many court dates did I fucking go to? And with each and every one of those fucking court dates, they cost me $100 to go down to that court date in an area where I have to be afraid of being victimized by the public over the news, and I have to be afraid of being victimized by the police over a record that shouldn't be there. They dropped the charges for a fucking reason. I wanted an honest fucking court date for a reason. When you have assaulting a police officer on your record, police do not treat you like a human being. They do not treat you kindly. Meanwhile, I was assaulted by Officer Whale and Lola Tai. Why? Because they assumed my fucking guilt. And they worked together with an officer in Broomfield who was supposed to come talk to me. That officer identified himself as Ryan, Officer Ryan. And he said either he or his partner were going to come fucking see me. did he? Fuck no. He had no problems with slandering my shit and fucking goddamn Sword and Scale episodes 109 and 110. I haven't even gotten to the part where Officer Ryan speaks. I don't know how he identifies himself on that fucking channel. I can't get through it that far without having a severe fucking panic attack. I have said repeatedly the help that I need, a safe fucking environment. So for somebody who's autistic, that is different from what you guys are assuming. I needed help to get my money back so that I could spend it on food. It was important for me to be able to get my own food. So these people who offered to help me, when they didn't help, they couldn't throw it in my face that they fucking fed me. I didn't go there for your fucking food. I went there for the help that you offered. None of these people offered me abuse. But that's what I get when I get there in most cases. At Shannon Alvarado's, I got sick and tired of her screaming at her boyfriend. Those two would have a goddamn screaming match every fucking night in front of the kids, in front of Rick's son and Shannon's daughter. They're screaming every fucking night. Of course Shannon's son fucking loves me. I'm not a fucking streamer nonstop. I wasn't streaming profanity as mom. I wasn't going fucking crazy every night from alcohol. And both of those boys got to see that every fucking night. So after I've been there about 3 or 4 weeks, I mean, I'm severely fucking trying not to have a meltdown. And I'm thinking, while I'm there, I'm thinking every time she starts screaming like that, I'm thinking about stabbing myself with a fucking kitchen knife. Literally, that is going through my mind every fucking moment that she is busy drunk screaming. The thing that is stopping me from stabbing myself with a fucking kitchen knife is the fact that there are kids in the house. Shannon is verbally abusive as fuck. That's what shut me down at Shannon's. Every goddamn night. And then during the day, she doesn't want me to make phone calls. Well, I got to call police officers. I got to call lawyers. I got to call professional people who work 9 to 5 jobs. So I can't do the work that I need to do because at night she won't stop screaming. And during the day, I'm not allowed to make phone calls because she is afraid that somebody is going to think she's abusing her kids. She's afraid people are going to think she's abusing her kids because her daughter. Meanwhile, her daughter isn't really that bad. Her daughter is fucking great and wonderful when it's a quiet environment. It doesn't matter if you're high functioning or low functioning. Being overwhelmed by the environment is overwhelmed by the environment, and that includes the people in it. Meanwhile, I got to deal with being completely disrespected and abused by police officers and being sent on suicide watch when I try to turn in these officers. These officers are literally pushing me to the point of fucking killing myself. And the only thing that is keeping me from attempting that is the fact that I want an honest fucking day in court. I want the predators to go down for what they did. I am never going to have a chance at a decent life, ever. Now, these people aren't bad people for the most part. It's just that Shannon's drinking makes her Jekyll and fucking Hyde. Without this computer right here, I was unable to record the phone calls with Shannon Alvarado when I was in fucking Virginia. Do you know why? Well, for starters, I had to go walking around town to get some peace and fucking quiet in order to even make a fucking phone call. I mean, what you want me to call up Shannon and listen to her fucking screaming at me while I'm listening to Brett and his girlfriend screaming about meth? Or screaming about who's more abusive? Or screaming about which one's the real addict? I recorded the situations I was in for a fucking reason. You can call me a liar all you fucking want. But those situations that I was in that I recorded, it doesn't fucking matter what your opinion is because I recorded the situation. Yes, that is meth that those people are smoking at that table in Virginia. Those are methamphetamines. Yes, that was a big fucking bag of dope that dude was selling there. Yes, Brett was in the bathroom digging through his own shit looking for a bag of meth. And Aaron Cockerham wasn't too happy about the fact that I posted that up. And I understand why. You think that's embarrassing? Shit, Rihanna got so drunk on 3 different occasions that she pissed on me. You know what was great about Rihanna's? I didn't have a dog to cuddle with, but Rihanna likes to cuddle. I like cuddling too. I thought it was great until she pissed on me. The problem is that so much shit fucking happened. This is going to be a really thick fucking novel by the time I'm done with it. And there's a lot of shit that I had to go through. There's also a lot of evidence to support it. But I need to be able to function. I need to be able to sit down and go through it all. Which means I need a safe environment. Not a safe environment as in a place where I'm not getting beaten. But a safe environment is in some peace and fucking quiet. This is a lot more complicated than taxes. A lot more complicated. And I have to have the evidence handy so that I can look through and find the names and the fucking dates. I saved all that shit on those USB drives as much as I could. So that when I don't have internet access, I could at least go through the shit that I downloaded hastily and fucking go through it all and organize it. Instead, I make videos because I'm fucking overwhelmed and I can't function. At least all the streaming that's going on is going on TV. But then I am screaming. I am screaming internally. And then I get loud. I get progressively louder because I am fucking overwhelmed. I go through this every fucking day. I don't have the money to take care of myself. I don't have the ability to function to take care of myself. And no matter how many times I explain this, it's the same goddamn abuse for profit. Between the phone call that I recorded with Rayanna that she's going to be pissed about, and the paperwork for my court date in Rawlins, Wyoming, and that video with the police officers, you get to see there's three different fucking stories. Three completely different fucking stories. You know what makes me not want to go to Rayanna Ingersoll's? It's not the protection order. I'm not afraid she's going to hurt me. She's pretty fucking tiny. That's not to say she won't hit me, but she's not going to be able to hurt me. The thing is that she's in a new relationship with a boyfriend who just bought 40 acres, and she invited me out there. I'm not going to be able to pay the fucking fines that they want me to pay. I'm not going to be able to pay $1,400. I'm just not. Plus, if they see me out there with Rihanna, that's a violation, especially since I'd be in the same state that they fucking issued that shit in. But they issued it to keep me from talking to Rihanna. That's fucking horse shit. Because they lied on their paperwork and they did fucked up shit because they made bad decisions. Was Rihanna ever actually afraid that I would do anything harmful to her? Fuck no! Don't be so fucking stupid. Nobody should have to break the law. Nobody. Nobody should have to break the law to defend themselves. When Scott DaCosta goes through the information that he's got to go through, that he claims that he's going to go through, I'd like to believe he's gonna. If he does, he's going to look all the way back to January 8th of 2017. He's going to see that I was taken to Scotts Bluff by Officer Jordan Anderson and two state patrol officers. Sorry, not Scotts Bluff, Sydney Hospital. That's how I ended up getting hooked up with Nicole Peralta and Tamara. Yes, I've been in contact. I first was going to visit Nicole Peralta in January of 2017 because I was suicidal over the shit that I was fucking going through, and I was screaming for fucking help. I had already gone to people for help by that point. I had already asked Natalie, please ask these people to stop. I had already let her know what was going on. I unblocked her to let her know what was going on. I unblocked Alicia to let her know what was going on. And then they blocked me. So I'm taking abuse because these little girls who are grown adults are fucking harming me over this shit. Lies that they told. I already proved with our own messages between Natalie and I that I didn't stalk her. The message between Alicia and I as well. And I would have loved to have that fucking phone. When I got my old flip phone back, the one that the number was changed over, Alicia changed the number from my flip phone over to Natalie's old busted ass phone. So I had the same number, but it was now in Alicia's name. I couldn't even keep that fucking phone. I kept that phone for over a year. Do you know why I did that? Is it because I'm some sort of fucking psycho? Is because I wanted to keep some sort of trophy? No, it's because it had evidence of how fucked up a situation that was, about how fucked up that goddamn phone was. That day that I broke the phone up there at Jamie's in 2017, there's a reason that I had it in my fucking pocket. It had evidence on it. I was trying to get this shit to stop. I was planning on killing myself in 2017 over the abuse that I was taken by Natalie and Alicia Bollinger's fucking friends. And Jamie Curtis fucking knew it. When I went outside and I broke that fucking phone, I threw it down as hard as I fucking could and I stomped on it a couple of times with a fucked up back and I fucked up my foot. All I've been trying to do is get back what I had before Natalie was fucking killed. Instead, all of these fucking cops capitalized on the fact that I was fucking overwhelmed and didn't have any goddamn money and could not take care of myself. Everywhere that I go, I tell them I can't take care of myself. Help! I can't take care of myself. Too loud. That's a term y'all need to learn about when it comes to autism. Too loud. Too loud isn't necessarily the volume of your voice. It might be just the fact that there are too many people walking by, or too many different colored shirts going different directions. And I don't mean flying shirts, I mean too many people wearing different colored shirts walking in all different directions. That could be too loud, especially when you're overwhelmed. Too loud for me includes watching abuse on TV. I mean, Dexter's got fucking rapists on it and fucking killers and fucking all sorts of crazy shit that, yeah, it fucking freaks me out. It's all abusive. Like him finding his wife dead in a fucking bathtub. I don't want to fucking see that shit. It's fucking creepy. You guys call me creepy. Everybody watches this shit in America. That's fucking creepy.